Kenya faces an arduous task of returning to a path of sustained and inclusive growth. Well, that's according to the latest assessment of the country's state by the International Monetary Fund, which was done through a virtual mission. Alex Mwangi assesses the difficult position that the government now finds itself in financially.
A staff team from the International Monetary Fund, led by Mary Goodman, conducted a virtual mission to Kenya from October 27, 2020 to November 17th. The aim was to undertake negotiations on a 3.5-year extended credit facility arrangement. The mission's key findings are that the economy has been picking up from a trough in April and May, but the normally resilient services sector continues to face challenges, and the outlook remains uncertain due to COVID-19. According to the IMF, Kenya's development goals have nonetheless suffered a significant setback, and the country faces an arduous task of returning to a path of sustained and inclusive growth. The shock has also crystallized debt-related vulnerabilities and exposed weaknesses in some state-owned enterprises. The ill health of a number of state-owned enterprises due to multiple factors, including mismanagement, have prompted the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury and Planning to issue this warning.
Gone are the days when now we'll be allowing state agencies, state enterprises, to be coming here for a begging bowl or bailout.
The IMF says there is broad agreement on the policy objectives that would underpin a fund-supported program. The remaining issues to firm up include the scope of state-owned enterprises' weaknesses and plans to revise the budget for the current financial year to address these and other pressure points, as well as some elements of the medium-term strategy. Previously called to the idea of seeking formal financial assistance from the Bretton Woods institutions, owing to the conditionalities attached, the government has in recent days warmed up to the funding partners. This, in turn, is leading to an increased level of urgency from Treasury to have reforms realized in state-owned enterprises.
These reforms are at a very advanced stage, and we are going to hold the management of this, the governance aspect of these institutions, personally accountable for any wastage, for any abuse of, of their responsibility.
Among other things, Kenya is likely to revise its budget for the current financial year in order to secure funding from the multilateral lenders. It is also keen to introduce other measures in order to expand the amount of tax collected.
We're introducing a tax, a digital service tax of 1.5%. Then it means, and that is from January, anyone who's online has to either appoint a tax representative and at the same time account for the VAT sales that they have. So looking at that and then questioning ourselves, are we really, as Africa, or even Kenya itself, have we matched the other world, the other part of the world, the other countries? Are we at the same path?
Technical work will continue in the period ahead, with a view to reaching an agreement on a program that could be presented to the Fund's board early next year. Alex Mwangi, NTV.